Hey everyone, Matt with Tune here. Today we're going to talk about another product feature in the platform. Today we're going to focus on automation rules, one of my personal favorite tools that we have in the platform. The purpose of the automation rules is to, at an offer level, really help identify any potential anomalies in the traffic that you're getting. Really great tool to help with program hygiene and just make sure that we're keeping things as clean as possible. So you have the ability to do this at a partner level or even at a source level. So, for example, a source level might be if you're working with a sub affiliate partner like Skimlinks, rather than having to say, hey, Skimlinks, you're doing something that doesn't seem right. It's what individual property within Skimlinks might be causing some trouble. And how do we turn that individual partner off instead of turning Skimlinks as a whole off? So, what you have in front of you is an example offer. Let's assume that we've already built the offer. We have our payout set. We've got our landing pages set and links prepared. All we're going to do is scroll down to the automation rules. And if I click add rule, it's going to give me a few options here. So I have conversion rate, profit margin, and time to action. The two that we tend to see used the most is going to be conversion rate and time to action. So what this means if we choose conversion rate is if the traffic that's coming from a partner or a source is less than, let's say, 5%. And the reason I'm putting 5% as an example is we're really looking at the brand to say what's kind of an average conversion rate we've tended to see on site, across other paid channels, or even in the affiliate channel if they have one already. So you can set the criteria here to say, hey, if it's lower than a number that I'm comfortable with or that we tend to see across the board, I want to know about it. We're going to leave this at the partner level. You also have that source level. Then you have really three primary options. One is going to be alerting the partner manager. So that might be someone on the agency side, that might be someone directly at the brand, or whoever needs to be notified that is responsible for the program on the brand side. You've got warn partner, which essentially sends an email to that partner that says, hey, something doesn't seem to be going right. What can we do to solve this, etc. Or you have block partner, which effectively just says, hey, you know what? I'm stopping this traffic. It's just too out of line. The nice part about this whole process is you can set tiers. So you could almost have a three strikes and you're out type ruling if you'd like, where maybe the initial touch point is alerting the partner manager, the second touch point is warning that partner, and then the third one is blocking that partner. The last piece here is it's going to ask you for a certain threshold on clicks when you want that to trigger. So you can essentially freeform fill this in with any number you'd like, whatever you're comfortable with. I always say if it's a partner that's new that you've just brought into the program, maybe set that threshold a little bit lower just to make sure the quality is there. But certainly you have full control and flexibility over that. The other option that you'll have that I'll touch on here is really going to be the time to action one. And this is very similar, except, if you've got a program that's primarily looking at generating leads, or maybe some kind of a form fill, an email submit, things like that. And it doesn't have to be that, but those tend to be the most common use cases. What you can do is say, very similar to the conversion rate, where on average, we see that it takes somebody to land on the site, maybe engage with the product, actually submit their email or do some kind of a lead generation event that matters to the brand. Let's say on average that takes 30 seconds. And there's a partner or a source within that partner that's pushing all of that within 10 to 12 seconds, let's say. That could be a potential red flag that says, hey, potentially fraudulent, bot traffic, or something else is going on that we're just not that comfortable with. So same process here. You can set the criteria in terms of seconds for the percentage of conversions that you'd like that to be the threshold with, partner or source level, and then same kind of three options, whether that's notifying the partner manager, warning the partner, or blocking that partner. So we'll save that. And whoops, I need to put a percentage in here. Let's do that. And then now what we have is this rule set up exclusively for this offer. And I say that because you don't have to necessarily make a sweeping decision for every single offer in the program. This doesn't have to be a global setting. This can essentially say, hey, every offer or maybe a group of offers has a unique criteria that we want partners to follow. So again, this does not have to be something that applies across the board. It certainly can, but you can have this really specifically calibrated to each individual offer based on the strategy, the criteria, things like that. So super high level. Hopefully this is helpful and more to come soon.